Welcome back. My name is Tom Story and I'm the team leader at the Story Team, and we sell real estate in Toronto. And this video is going to go over our 2021 real estate predictions for the city of Toronto. This is my favorite video to film every single year, and I understand that it can be a little bit polarizing. I could have easily made the title of the video that the Toronto real estate market is going to crash in 2021 and it would have gotten a lot of clicks, but the reality is that's just not going to happen. And I want to make one thing very clear is that this is not a guarantee. Everything that I'm saying in this video is a prediction. As someone that is actually on the ground level, our team ranks in the top 1% in the entire country. In terms of downtown condo sales, we're top 10 in Toronto. So we know what we're talking about. And if I had to make a bet, these are the things that I would bet on. But these are predictions, not guarantees. And as I always say, if anybody tells you they know exactly what's going to happen, they are lying to you. So without any further ado, let's get into our top 5 predictions for 2021 real estate market in Toronto in no particular order. My first prediction is that the condo market is going to come back in a big way. The Toronto condo market from February, which was the peak in 2020, until December right now is down almost 12%. We haven't seen that in a long time. We're actually used to about double-digit growth, 10% plus growth for the past 5 years. This year's been entirely different. Now, obviously, COVID is the reason why the condo market cooled down. There was also way more inventory, the new Airbnb rules, a lot of domino effects all at once happened. And for the first time in a long time, prices have actually dropped. As of right now, the condo market, I think, has bottomed out. I don't think it's going to go down any further. I think the bottom already happened a few months ago. If you look over the past few months, inventory's actually gotten less and less. So there's less to choose from, which is creating more demand. Now, I don't think prices are going to skyrocket at the beginning of 2021, but the day the borders open and the day that people feel more comfortable and the vaccine is working, I guarantee you the condo market is going to see a boom. There are prices available now that will not be available in 6 months from now. My second prediction is that the market in general is going to go up about 7% in 2021. Just based on the inventory levels that I'm seeing right now, there's really not a lot to choose from. And I don't think a whole lot's going to change as we move into 2021. So I'm looking at a 7% appreciation in price in 2021. Now, that might seem very high to you. That might seem very low to you. Something that's actually interesting, if you go back to 1980, from 1980 till today, a 40-year trend, we've averaged almost 7% a year through all the ups and all the downs. So I think we're going to have an average year in terms of price appreciation in the city of Toronto. My third prediction is that the Bank of Canada is going to hold the overnight rate at what it is, I believe, for the entire year. So it's at 0.25 right now. And what that means for you as a consumer is that I'm hearing fixed rates at 1.49, 1.59. I'm hearing variables at 0.99. This is crazy. Now, keep in mind that the penalties could be higher with these types of rates and things like that, and talk to your mortgage broker about that. But rates are very low right now. And I think these rates are going to stay low for the entire year because the Bank of Canada is not going to change the overnight rate. And what I was saying before about the condo market, that there's prices available now that might not be available in the future. Well, money is so cheap to borrow right now. So if you're going to buy something, if you're going to hold it for at least 5 years, remember, building long-term wealth is done so by buying something and not touching it, not checking it every single day like the stock market. There are amazing opportunities right now. My next prediction is that the rental market is still going to be a little bit sluggish as we move into 2021. There's just a lot of inventory out there right now. And the last report that I read was that rental prices are down about 20% in terms of 2020 to 2019. I think 2021, it might get a little bit better. But if you're a tenant right now, take a look at what's on the market because you might be able to get a rent reduction. I own several investment properties myself, and I've given rent decreases to my tenants because it just makes sense. And if you're a landlord thinking, oh, this isn't fair, like we've had a lot of amazing years of rental growth. Having 1 year of a dip is not the end of the world. And my last prediction, number 5, is I don't think there will be any government intervention this year. So what does that mean? Well, what we've seen in the past 5 years, we saw the Fair Housing Act in 2017. We saw foreign buyer tax. We saw the stress test. I think the government is going to keep their hands out of Toronto real estate, Ontario real estate, really Canadian real estate in 2021. I think most markets are actually doing amazingly well, all things considered. Even the Toronto condo market that's down 12%, like realistically, it should have been down like 30%. So it's already rebounded. We're seeing the type of market that we have even in the worst of things. And I think it will continue to tick up slowly over time. So that's it. These are my 5 predictions. This is what I personally think is going to happen. And again, this doesn't guarantee this is going to happen, but if I had to bet on it, these are the 5 things that I think are going to play out this way. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I'm going to hang out in the comments. So if you want to comment below with what you're thinking, whether you agree or disagree with me, that's totally cool. Let's keep it civil and we'll chat in the comments. And I want to end off this video by saying thank you. Our YouTube channel this year grew to over 1,000 subscribers. Our views are going up video after video. And what's so cool for me is that I started this kind of as a fun thing because I make these videos for our past clients anyways. I figured why not throw them on YouTube? And the community that we've built, and I never did this to try and gain more business, but it's been so cool, the education, the conversations I'm having with the people that I'm meeting on this platform. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching these videos, for liking them, for subscribing. If you're taking any time out of your day to watch my content, I really do appreciate it. All right, that's it. I think we are all very, very excited for 2020 to come to an end and move forward with everything. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Tom Story. You can check us out on Instagram at The Story Team. And remember, home is where your story begins.